Can we please just talk about the Jerry and Kelly Smoker auction that's happening this weekend in Indiana? Holy smokes. If you're an IH person, you got to take a look at these. I'll drop the link in the video description so you can go and drool over these listings yourself. Otherwise, get a load of this red-blooded American horsepower. Happy 4th. All right, 1970 IH 1026 Hydro Demonstrator. This is probably one of the prettiest demonstrators I've ever seen. Fresh Firestones all the way around, 7,600 hours on a working tack, factory fast hitch, wheel weights. Those front weights are actually plastic. They're the show front weights. Jerry's had this thing for quite some time. I think it was restored in '09, and he's had it pretty much ever since. And I think he's only put 250 hours on it, running an auger and a 416 plow at local plow days. Okay, 1256. I think this one's probably my favorite one on this sale, just because I'm kind of a nut about 56s. I love the idea of the engineers locking the bean counters out of the lab and saying, all right, now we get to build what we really want to. And furthermore, this one has been restored by a guy that I've gotten to know reasonably well because I wrote an interesting iron article about him a couple of years ago. Danny Anderson did all the mechanical on this. And for those of you who are big IH people, you probably know the name Danny Anderson and you know that he knows his way around a red motor. I guarantee you that this thing runs like an absolute top. Furthermore, it's even got fresh Firestones all the way around. The only thing that does not work properly is that radio, and it works, it just kind of works when it wants to. So anyway, super cool tractor. I can't wait to see it. Boy, if this thing doesn't look like it's about ready to scale for the 15,000 Superstock class circa 1970. It's not set up as a pulling tractor, but it sure as heck looks like one. Fully restored 856, sits on Firestone 30.5s, full rack of front weights, 5 turns of wheel weights in the back, 24 on the belly bar. Those 24 are fakes, they're the plastic show weights. But here's the really cool part. This thing has a King Brothers turbo kit under the hood. King Brothers had an IH dealership in Arcola, Illinois, back in the 60s, and they developed this charger kit. Used a 4-inch charger from TD15 Dozer, and in the late 60s, if you really wanted to blow smoke, this was what you had to have. Awesome tractor. Well, there you have it. Those are 3 of probably the coolest red muscle tractors I've seen listed on Tractor in quite a while. Don't forget to hit that link and go out and drool over those photos. Just don't drool all over your phone. That won't be good. Have a great 4th. Thanks for watching.